This video is for Primino Tech coding of week 4. We're going to go over our code. This code creates an integer called ages with the provided elements. This code calculates the difference between the last and first elements of an array ages. It stores this difference in the variable result and prints a message displaying concatenated message and result. Here we're subtracting 3 from 93, which gives us our answer, which is 90. This code creates a new array called ages2 with 9 elements while repeating the same subtraction and then printing to counsel. In this case, we have 90 minus 10, which brings us to 80. This code calculates the average age from the array of ages and prints to the counsel. Average age is 28.75. This code creates a string called names with provided elements. This code calculates the average name, letters per name using the for loop. It iterates through the names array for each name and adds its length to the total letters variable. While looping, it calculates the average, then prints to counsel. After the loop, we calculate the average by dividing total letters by the total number of names and print the result. And here's our answer. Here is our answer. Total letters by, and print the result. This code concatenates all elements of the names array into a single string with each element separated by a space, and then prints the result after trimming any trailing spaces before or after. And here we go, right here. This code accesses the last element of names length -1, and prints out the last element of names array to the counsel. The last element in the names array was Bob, and here we have Bob. Then it prints out the first element of the names array, which is Sam. Here we initialize the names length array with the same number of elements as the names array. Both elements are initially set to 0. For the loop iterates, the for loop iterates through each index as the names array from 0 to names length -1. This code calculates and stores all the numbers, stores all the sums of the integers and the length named array in the variable sum length, and prints the total sum of elements using sum length and a concatenated message. And here's the sum length is 23. This is method 7 code. It uses the repeat word method. The code intends to repeat the string hello 3 times and print the result. Here is method 7. While using string builder demonstrates and appends the method repeat word takes a string called word and an integer n as the argument will then return the string, which we show in method 7 code. Method 8, using 2 strings, first name and last, to return a full name using catenation. And here's the one with the 3 that's supposed to print out. And here is the name, first and last name of the concatenation. And method 8 code, the code declares the string variables. It calls the method name get full name, passing the first person name and person's last name as arguments. This method returns a string that creates the full name of the person and prints it to screen, which we have Joe Blow. This method initializes an integer variable sum to 0, uses an enhanced for loop to iterate over each number in input array. Then when loop is finished, the method checks to see if the local sum is greater than 100 and returns true if it is. So it is greater than 100 because we have true. Method 10. The variable sum is initialized to 0. That will be used to accumulate the sum of arrays. An enhanced for loop goes through each element, calculates the sum and finds the average. Method will return a double value. We don't have that, but we're just going through the methods. Method 11. Method takes two double arrays, array 1 and 2 as input, calls the calculate average helper method to calculate each array. Method returns true if the average of array 1 is greater than array 2's average, otherwise it returns false. Method 12 declares a public method called will buy drink that returns a Boolean value. The method takes two double parameters, is hot outside and money in pocket. This line checks to see if both conditions are true and returns true, otherwise returns false. Method 13, this is my own method. Declare public, so here I declare the public method name print 3 times. I create a for loop to print to the screen. I love Java 3 times. And here we go. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Take care.